4 years ago, I decided enough was enough and I wanted more for me and my family financially. I started building the spreadsheet that we're looking at here, and 4 years later, I've just resigned from my job and retired myself from corporate life at the age of 32. Now, what I want to do is show you exactly how I've tracked my finances over the last 4 to 5 years to put myself in a position to be able to do this. For those of you who don't follow me already, I post one of these videos every single month just to show you guys that I'm practicing what I preach and to show you my progress towards financial freedom and my net worth growth. When I started this journey, I never would have anticipated that just 4.5 years on, that I'd be saying I've just resigned from my corporate job and that I'm moving on to spend more time with my family and build my online business part-time. But here we are. But it just goes to show what's possible if you build a plan and you take action on that plan every single day. This is the spreadsheet that I started building 4 years ago when I decided enough was enough, and I wanted to build a nest egg for my daughter, have a plan for us to both retire early and just not have to worry about money anymore, to stop living paycheck to paycheck. In this tab here, this is the monthly balance sheet. This is where we set our intentions at the beginning of the month. So we put all of our planned expenses into these planned columns here. And then throughout the month, each week, we just track our actual spend against each of these categories in the actual column. The thing that's really powerful about this is it shows us what our free cash flow is at the beginning of each month when we put our plan in. And that allows us to determine exactly how much we can invest in that month. The good thing about this month is I've had the best month ever for my side business. And that means that I was actually able to save substantially more. You can see we were able to put away nearly £6,000 this month. So I've been building up my emergency fund because I've been in a position where I'm leaving my 9 to 5. So I want to increase that from the 3 months that I had up to 9 months. So I've been building that up over the last 2 months. So the good thing is it was telling me at the beginning of the month that I would have had £1,300 to invest. Actually, throughout the month, I ended up earning more than I thought I was going to earn. So you can see the difference between my planned free cash flow here and my actual free cash flow was in excess of £6,000. So you can see that I've put another 5k into my emergency fund. Great thing about having a tracker like this is it shows you what your planned income and actual income is versus your planned expenses and your actual expenses, so that you can ensure that you're maximizing the difference between the two and investing as much of your money towards achieving your goals. So no matter what your financial goals are, whether it's building a nest egg for your children, saving an emergency fund, saving for a house, achieving financial freedom, or eliminating your debts, it all comes from a tracker like this. It allows you to save money towards your goals in the most efficient way possible. So it also shows us our monthly expenses via the different categories and works out our savings rate, which this month was 82%. Then there's the current yearly expenses. This basically takes all the same information, but it allows us to track things like how much we're spending on holidays, insurance, or gifts over the course of an entire year. So it just helps us plan years in the future more efficiently. And that's powerful for when we start tracking our expenses in retirement, because it gives us this fluid real-time basis upon which we can calculate exactly how much money we need to have saved or invested in order to never have to work again. Now, obviously, I've put myself in a position where my multiple streams of income from that are now more than replacing what I need to be able to stop working. So I've achieved financial freedom. The next step is to allow my wife to retire as well. So that's the next step in the process, and we've got a plan in place to achieve that, which we're using this tracker to help us to achieve. The spreadsheet then takes your savings, and it's obviously going up really nicely here where we've been contributing so much towards our investments and our emergency fund. It also tracks our house equity and assets, our debts, and then automatically calculates our net worth, which is now the highest it has ever been for us. So we're just under £280,000. We started the year, you can see there, at 230k. So we've increased it by around just under 50k for the year, and we're only in March. So we're obviously thrilled. The whole reason we've been able to build our net worth like this and to put me in a position where I've been able to leave my job is because we were tracking our finances this way. If I didn't know what our finances were in this much detail, I never would have known when I can stop working based on how much I was earning from my additional streams of income. It allows you to pivot and make informed decisions with your finances to ensure that you meet your financial goals sooner and you achieve your financial goals in a fraction of the time compared to what you would do otherwise. So obviously, if you're not tracking your finances already, I highly recommend you go and do it for obvious reasons. If you do need any help, please reach out.